What's up, everyone? You're watching The End, the people, places, and things that affect your world and our society. We begin tonight with the sad news of Michael Jackson's death. Now, I could sit here and I could recap all his greatest hits. I could recap all his accomplishments. I could tell you about the man that you know very well, but I'm not. Tonight, I give you a reflection from my experience today with talking with my father. After the news, my father called me and he was in tears, and he wasn't in tears over Michael Jackson's death, but over a memory and a fact. The memory was back in the day when Thriller came out. My father bought the album, and my two big sisters, they were young, only a couple of months or so, and they were dancing around and dancing to Thriller and doing all the moves. And my father thought about that time, and he thought about the music of that time, and it made him realize how short life actually is, and it made him realize that any day you could be going just like that. And so he called each of his kids tonight, in tears and all. He called each of his kids to say, you know what, I love you, and I hope everything is going all right. And Michael Jackson represented that in a lot of people's lives. His music is what brought people together. And beyond that, for my father's generation, my father is 52, and for his generation, they grew up with Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson died today at age 50. He would have been 51 pretty soon. And so they actually literally grew up with Michael Jackson, and each step and each accomplishment he made, they were around the same era and the same time. They grew up through segregation and discrimination during the 70s and the 80s. They grew up during that time, and they grew up together. For them, Michael Jackson was an inspiration. Michael Jackson showed little black boys and little black girls, and even little white boys and little white girls, but more to the African-American children, that they had a vision, they had a goal, they had a dream, and it could be fulfilled if they worked on it. Tonight, they didn't lose the icon that the world has made them. Tonight, they lost their brother. Michael Jackson, you will be remembered for what you've done in the world, and we may never really know who you are. The only thing that I can say tonight is that I hope the King of Pop is resting in the King's arms in heaven. God bless you. God keep you. I'll see you on the next episode of The End, the #1 rated web show in the United States and around the world, soon.